Hey Capricorn, welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know what happened today with the videos, but this is the third attempt with Capricorn. So I was just videotaping right before this time, and my camera decides, or my phone decided to just like shut down. It didn't even record any of the video that I did. And before that, I had an unexpected visitor show up, which interrupted that video, and I wasn't as far in, so I thought I'll just start from scratch again. But I don't know, maybe 3 times the charm is what I'm hoping for, that, you know, there's no mistakes. It wasn't meant to be recorded, but it's just weird because that's never really happened. So let's give this one more try, Capricorn. And we'll see what messages come through for you for the second half of February. All right. I figure everything's meant to be for a reason, so this is the third attempt, and let's hope it goes well. 9 of Cups, that's a nice start. The 6 of Swords. Let's grab that one there. The Tower. That's interesting. Let's get some more. Temperance. The 2 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. So it feels like, Capricorn, that you've worked really hard. You've worked very hard on something with somebody here, and you're trying to sort of dodge anything bad happening. Like you might have some kind of foresight, or you might have something that makes you feel like, I gotta get out of a messy situation before it actually gets any worse. I don't know what that's referring to yet, but it feels like with this 9 of Cups, it's like wishes fulfilled. You've done a lot of work. Everything is coming into fruition for you. Things have been very successful and abundant. You've also got the 9 of Pentacles. So it's like, it's very self-accomplished, but very, you're in a very good place with the situation that you're in. But there's something here with there's Temperance as well as 2 of Swords, Knight of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, as I said. So I feel like it's almost like you're doing a bit of maintenance on your relationship, almost like a car. It's like, before the car gets to a really bad point, or before it breaks down, I'm gonna just take it in for a tune-up. I'm gonna get things a little fixed up on it and maintain the car. I feel like there's something, that sort of analogy, that's taking place with your relationship. So you're doing a little bit of preventative. Maybe you're getting things cleared up with somebody so that you guys can, let me just get some clarity on this 2 of Swords. But I definitely feel like you're avoiding a situation that's going to cause possible damage or harm within your relationship. Okay? Or not like it's going to necessarily end it or break it up, but this Tower moment is being prevented. Okay? So you don't want something to, there's something that you are sensing, Capricorn, in your life or in your relationship, that you have to bring balance and healing to, so that things can maintain this 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, lots of stability, lots of emotional abundance, lots of loving and like sharing. Okay, a lot of good things in the relationship that you have, or the situation that you're in. but there's something that needs a little bit of attention and healing and rebalancing so that this Tower moment is avoided, because it's Six of Swords is moving out of the muckiness into clearer waters. And I think that's all about preventing, like I said, it's maintenance, it's prevention, okay? Preventative maintenance of some sort here. You're doing something, maybe it's counseling, or you're just making sure that both you and your partner are in a good place with one another, because the Two of Swords here feels like, it's like there's a little bit of cloudedness within the relationship, or maybe someone's wearing like these rose-colored glasses where it's like everything feels okay, but there's something that's not quite okay. Something needs a bit of healing and some attention and some discussion. It's like there's underlying things that you don't want to form resentments or cause a burst out of anger or a burst out of frustration with your partner. So I feel like you don't want to make any irrational decisions and cause an uproar or cause this Tower moment to happen. You'd rather just try to express to one another, have a civil, mature conversation, and bring a sense of mutual happiness and mutual agreement on an issue that's sitting. It might be something that you guys know about in your relationship that just, it sits in the background, it sits in you know, the ethers behind you, but it's like, you know, something is sort of, it's a trigger point in the relationship, okay? So I feel like you don't want to feel distanced from your partner. Like, you don't want to grow apart or start to grow. Sometimes in a relationship, when things are not, there's an issue or something that you know is a very sensitive topic in the relationship, and if it's never really brought up or addressed or maintained because it's a sensitive issue, it's like, I know I'm referring to a car as an analogy, but it's like, if you know something needs to be fixed, but you know it's like a $3,000 repair job, it's like, man, I can't go there because it's too pricey. I got too much to lose to face that repair. But if you don't repair it, you risk failing the whole relationship. You risk breaking down on the side of the road. And that's what I'm sensing here. It's like, you don't want to also start to grow a bit of a thicker skin so that you become a little more, like, slowly you're becoming more independent. You know, you're slowly like, I can grow and be without this person. You know, I'll be okay. Without addressing something, it's like it can start to grow a shell where it's like the less it's addressed, the more resentment or the more of this, if this Tower moment were to come, it's like subconsciously preparing for that. I know that sounds confusing. I don't know if I'm articulating this properly, but that's the messages I'm getting. So you're preventing all of this. So you're aware of it. Okay? And you just don't want to move into a place where it's like, I'll just do it on my own. I'll just be single, or I'll just, if it ends up going down that road and we break up, so be it. But I don't want to address something. So I feel like you are addressing, but there's something here with this Two of Swords where, like I said, if you don't do anything about it, that's also a decision with this Two of Swords. If this eye band or this eye mask is taken off, then she can make a decision. Okay, she's at a crossroads. So you want to get clarity and certainty about something so that the relationship continues to flourish, like this Nine of Pentacles versus the Tower moment. Okay? Let's get a little more clarity on this, a little more information. What other messages here, Spirit, can you give Capricorn? The Devil. Okay, that's Capricorn energy. Might be temptation there. King of Pentacles. Okay. And the Nine of Wands. Okay. So like I was saying, it's like this devil is a little, it's like the devil on the shoulder, the angel on this shoulder, and there's like, it's something that feels, I think that you're coming to an end with this, which is going to be a very good thing for you. You're at the end of whatever this unresolved or this unspoken issue is going to have the opportunity to be maintained and actually sort of set you guys free from that so that you can continue on longevity. Okay, I really sense that with the Nine of Wands here. It's like, it's really, really struggles, and it's almost like, could this ever just leave our relationship, this scenario or this issue? Could we just get to that clear point? Because this is not done. You're not giving up. You're definitely not giving up, Capricorn. You're dedicated and you want to stick it out. You want to hit the long haul with this person. So I feel like like I said, you're doing a very organized and preparedness. You're getting it's preventative, nurturing, and it's to bring this relationship into this strong place again, okay? Where it can take care of itself, where things are secure, they're grounded, they're strong. There's a lot of love and nurturing and taking care of the situation, but also each other. So when this issue is allowed or able to come to the surface and say, look, we have to just agree to disagree or figure out what it is or prevent this from getting worse, it will come back to that strong, centered place again where you can grow into the long run. This is like, I don't want to say do or die, but again, I don't know why I keep getting a car analogy, but it's like the long-term benefit of the car, of the long-term benefit of this machine, the workings of your relationship will last into the long term if it's properly maintained. Okay, so it's almost like it needs to be, you know what it is. I think you know what this issue is. There is something there, and it's not healthy, guys. It's causing, this is toxic energy. This is something that if it's not addressed, this could turn into something worse than you need. It could make things worse without addressing it. So I think that addressing this and being honest and bringing clarity to the table, this Temperance card is going to create that healing. Okay, it's going to allow for a mutual integration of the two of you and both of your feelings and emotions and take on this scenario to bring healing, to bring balance, to allow you to move into the future with a healed, but not only healed, much stronger. Okay, you've got the King of Pentacles here. So you're going to get into a very, very strong place. I think it's going to pay off when you overcome this little thing that you've got to address. Okay. It's been, I definitely feel like it's been long standing. It's not something minuscule or something that's just trivial. It's a little bit more long standing in your relationship, but it's very difficult to discuss. I'll give you an example, actually. I know somebody who's in a marriage of many, many years, and one of the partners is a much homebody. Very, very homebody, likes his routine, likes things to be, gets his rest, keeps the house in order. And the other person is a very social butterfly who would rather just entertain everybody and everything. And it's like nonstop entertaining and nonstop go with socializing. And the other person doesn't feel like that's productive. And it causes a lot of strain because the one person doesn't want to hold the other person back from living their life and being who they are. And yet there's a bit of compromise, which is now turning into more of a sacrifice in a way. Because now they're sacrificing having to socialize 24/7 every single weekend, all summer long, all winter long. It's like there's two energies, although they love each other and they're committed and they have a long-term marriage, it causes friction. So it's become unspoken because it's like, you don't want to hinder your person from going out and socializing and living their life and entertaining, but at the same time, it's draining you, So it's that kind of situation where you have to come to some sort of happy medium, and it's very challenging because every time it's brought up, it's a trigger, right? And sometimes they throw their hands up in the air. So that's just an example, but something that's more long-standing and more foundational of a person's character or the couple's characteristics. It's foundation. It's not like, you know, if this person, whatever. It's not something that's not worth, that's not going to bring a tower moment. This is something that's a lot more significant. All right, so Spirit, let's get one last final card here for Capricorn. What kind of advice, support, or guidance can you give? What advice can we give Capricorn? King of Swords, okay? Speak your truths, guys. Bring clarity, be honest, be very open, share what's on your mind. All right, so that's what that card is saying to us. That's Aquarian energy or other air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So Spirit is saying here to speak the truth and to speak what's on your mind and be logical about things. You know, I think there's obviously emotions involved here, but it's a lot of clarity because you've got this Two of Swords, right? And now you've got the King of Swords. And I was saying, she needs clarity in order to make a decision. She needs the truth. She needs the logic behind it. She needs to have this blindfold taken off so that she can actually see through all these clouds. All right, and that's what the King of Swords is going to do. Step up and say what's on his mind, get to the bottom of things, and reveal the truth and the true feelings, what's really going on in your headspace. So that's I think good advice, Capricorn, is to say what's on your mind and have that discussion to prevent this tower moment from happening. All right, Capricorn, that's what I have for your reading. Please share your comments, share the video. If you'd like, you can subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care.